All right. Good morning, everyone. Let me just turn on my cam so you can see me, who I am. Um, you guys can see me.
Yes, I can see you, sir.
Okay, good. I can't see myself. Okay, anyways. All right, there you go. So some of you have met me, some of you haven't. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Krish Bhargav. I am the founder, CEO, chief trainer of Browsejobs. I've been, we, I have been with Browsejobs for about 2 years now as a founder and CEO. Um, and Browsejobs been um, live for about 2.5 years, about 2 years during COVID. That's when we started. But we went private limited about a year ago. Before that, we were a proprietorship firm. So anyways, why did we start Browsejobs? Why did I start Browsejobs? I'll give you a little bit of a background of myself. So I was born and brought up in Bangalore, Jayanagar. I don't know if you guys know Jayanagar. Lived there till I was 23. And then I moved to UK to do my master's. And then spent almost 18 years in UK. Um, I started my own firm in UK called Contessa Consultants. What we specialize in data science consulting, and some of my clients were Facebook, Google, Merck. Um, these guys who made COVID vaccines, Novartis, uh, Pfizer, Deutsche Bank, ING. They're all my clients. What we did was we used to build analytical products and data science products, which means um, I'll give you a good example. So there was a company called Merck um, in Netherlands. So they're a very big company. If you guys have hair loss and if you're using some medicine towards hair loss, it's they who created that medicine. So um, they've come up with these solutions that prevents hair loss. Okay. So with them, they wanted to know, they wanted some sort of data science product which will tell them when a light bulb will break, when a door handle will break, when a flush will stop working in a toilet. Okay. So they wanted to understand how their entire system works. Why? Because most of the expense they have is on real estate. Two biggest expense for any company is real estate and human resource, salaries. Okay. The remaining is infrastructure expenses, not comparatively higher, but people want to save a lot of money when it comes to real estate and human resources. So they wanted to use AI or data science techniques to reduce their expenses. And I was paid commission based on how much money I save for these clients. All right. So that's what my company did. They didn't pay me salary or something like that. If I save them 100 rupees, I get 0.5% of 100 rupees or something like that. Okay. So why am I telling you this story? One, to understand how powerful AI and data science and those kind of tools are, and why is it flourishing and things like that, but also to understand where companies investing their money. Okay. So I know most of you guys here, everyone, in fact, wants to get into IT. Okay. That's why you're here. Okay. And some of you, I think most of you are references from my past uh, uh, batches. Um, References mean I must have placed your brother, sister, friends, colleagues, and they must have told, "Hey, I know this guy. Go to this guy. He'll help you out." Okay. So coming back to why I started Browsejobs. So I moved back to India to spend time with my mother, as you can see behind. I lost her to COVID. Okay, during COVID, I came here 2020, and 6 months later, wave two, I lost her. And the reason I lost her is because some guy sold her vaccination to someone else, and And they said they gave her vaccination, but they didn't. Okay, so anyways, long story short, um, and I went and spoke to this guy. Why did he do that? You know, when you're angry and you want to do something to this person and things like that. So I was really pissed off. I went and met this guy, and he said a very good thing. So he was an engineer himself, but he was working as a um, like a ward boy in that hospital, and he was making 8,000 rupees salary. And he said, "Sir, everyone are making money during COVID. I thought I will also make money, sir. I didn't know what to do. I'm so sorry." Uh, Whatever. He apologized. So my journey started from that guy. We thought, okay, fine. The only skill I have is what I've learned during my life. So the best way to fix this problem in India, which a lot of youths are facing, is to make them engineers. How do I make them engineers? I don't know where to start. In India, the entire process is different compared to anywhere else in the world. For example, I'll give you a good example. Most of you guys go through UPSC exams preparation. You must have seen that movie 12th Fail recently. I was very impressed of what the effort, my respect for those guys have gone up significantly, right? So they're all very good engineers, IITs, IIMs, good engineers coming from good institutes, high scores. Their parents want them to do UPSC. So they go join UPSC exams to preparation. Most of them don't clear it the first time. Very few people clear it the first time. So they give 3 years of their life to for this UPSC preparation, sometimes more. Correct? How many of you prepared for UPSC here? No one? Okay. So a lot of people prepare for UPSC. After 3 years, when they're not successful, because the success rate is very less, correct? What, 5, 10%, I think. Um, um, when they don't clear UPSC, what happens next is they want to come back to their regular jobs. Where do they expect to go? IT, right? But are they eligible? Anyone with 3 years gap for a fresher role? Do you think they're eligible, guys? You guys can hear me, no?
Yes, sir, we can hear.
Do you think they become eligible after 3 years gap?
No, I think.
No,
No.
you don't, right? You don't. So what they say is you have a gap. So you're not eligible for these positions, correct? So this is the most idiotic thing I've ever seen in my life, where they promote UPSC training, UPSC applications, and then when you go and apply for IT jobs, you're not eligible because you've tried for UPSC. It is like punishing people to apply for UPSC exams. Okay, this is one problem. Second problem is the same guy, somehow he gets 6 months experience from somewhere, okay, and suddenly he becomes eligible for an IT job. In that scenario, they don't care if you're an BA, BSc, BCom, BTech, anything, right? You become eligible. Okay. That's the most craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. People are promoting UPSC, yet they're punishing them for taking UPSC exams or having a gap. Now, this is one problem. Second problem is campus interviews. 60 to 70% campus hires happens in the elite colleges, the big colleges, the big universities, which is about 5 to 7% of the overall universities. Correct? Now, when all the positions are gone there, how many positions do you think comes to the other colleges? Maximum 5 to 10%. In that 5 to 10%, on an average, we have about 3 crore graduates passing out every year. And the statistics say out of the 3 crores graduates, only 15 lakh graduates get jobs. And no one knows what happens to the other guys. So I went looking for these guys. Where are these guys going? Right? What is happening to these guys? I found most of them in Swiggy, Zomato, call centers, data centers, making 20,000, 15,000, 30,000 salary. They've done EC, IT, CS, but they're not getting the relevant roles. That is when I decided, okay, fine. The reason most of these guys are not getting jobs is not because they're bad, not because they're not, uh, um, what do you call, they're not eligible to get the job. The reason they're not getting jobs is because they don't know how to get the job. They don't know where to apply, what to apply. How do I stand out in that 10 people who apply with me? How do I become that individual who is unique and different? Correct? That is number one. Number two is the people who are teaching them in universities are the same people who applied for jobs. They didn't get the job, so they went back to university to teach. Okay. Now, how many people think um, soft skills or communication skill is the most important aspect of getting an IT job? Put your hand up. Raise your hand. No? Prashanti thinks that. Who else thinks that communication is the most important thing? So I've got about people coming up now. Yes, you're right. 100% of my clients tell me, I don't care if the guy does not know coding. I don't care if the guy does not know technical stuff. I need good communication skills. You give me a guy with good communication skills, I will take him on board. That's what my clients tell me. Now, 70% of the colleges are from rural areas. And in rural areas, if you go to these universities, what language do you think they speak in? In Andhra Pradesh, they speak in Telugu. Correct? Tamil Nadu, they speak in Tamil. In anywhere else, they speak in Hindi or Kannada, right? Now, when people are using that as a primary language, how do you think they can improve their communication skills? Correct? And now, none of the training companies in the world, actually, if I'm not wrong, focus on soft skills, even though it is the most important prospect of the entire process. Okay. Now, I don't know why they don't focus on that, but it is the most important aspect of your training, the most. Okay. Now, coming back to what to learn, where to learn, and how to learn. Okay. I'll give you some free tips, and that's the part of this masterclass. So the next 3 days, all right, you're going to learn more than anything you've learned in your entire life. And that's a promise. Your graduation would not have taught you so much. Your masters will not have taught you so much. Even your school, nothing. I'll give you so much education just in 3 days. Nothing more than that. Okay. So now, what are we going to cover and how are we going to cover and what are you going to learn and why are we learning this? Okay. So first thing, can you let me ask something? And please unmute and answer, guys. I like interactive sessions. Okay. Can you go to a desert? Okay. And it's hot, 50 degrees, 55 degrees. Okay. You went to some desert in Rajasthan. Okay. Let's say Rajasthan. And can you sell hot coffee there?
No,
No,
No, it's not
Why?
possible.
no,
Why?
it's already
Nobody
hot.
prefer that.
Correct. Now, can you go to Antarctica or somewhere cold and sell ice cream there?
no,
Maybe some crazy guys might say, yes, I'll have ice cream. It is fun. It is thrill with my girlfriend. I'll lick one and she'll lick one and you'll get those crazy ones. Okay. But it is about selling the right things at the right place. If I reverse this, sell an ice cream in a desert and hot coffee in an Antarctica, don't you think the business of that person would be 10 times more?
Correct.
very
Yes.
true, sir.
Yes,
Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Now, there's a problem in the market. Correct. Right now. Okay. So what I did was, I wanted to find out what the market is selling, why are they selling, and how are they selling, and what is happening in the real market. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys have heard of JSpider, QSpider, Scalar, Next, and all those companies that are selling courses. So I joined those courses. Okay. So now people who are teaching you, they are good at what they're learning, what they're teaching you. For example, if I'm teaching you data science, I have a PhD in data science, correct? So I will say I'm good at data science. Okay, so I'm going to teach you data science and I'm going to sell you data science, saying it is the most amazing course to do in the world. Why will I tell, when I'm not a QA specialist, why will I sell QA to you guys? Correct? Why will I sell Java when I don't know Java? Right? Now, most of the students are confused. When I go to Scalar, he says, data science is the future. AI is the future. Come learn AI. Pay me 3 lakhs, 3.5 lakhs, 4 lakhs, and I will make you an engineer in 9 months. You go to JSpider, Java is the future. Java is amazing. Java is that, blah, 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 blah. All right. The problem is they are selling ice cream in Antarctica and coffee in the desert. And some of you may have already been coming from there because your data was sent to me by them. Okay. The reason is they can't place. Why they can't place? I'll tell you. In IT, there is multiple roles. Everyone wants to get into IT, but they don't know where, how, what, what IT, man? What should I write? Front end, back end, HTML, CSS. Some person calls me, sir, I know SQL, sir. Can I get IT job, sir? No, you can't. Sir, I know Python, sir. I did core Python. I did YouTube. I did university. I did Python. I did 6 projects, sir. What projects did you do? Sir, I did to-do list. No, you can't get a job. Okay. Now you are competing against the greatest of the greatest engineers in the world. And you're telling me you did 6 projects from YouTube and to-do list. No, you can't get a job. Sir, I know HTML, sir. I know Kannada. Will I get IT job? No, that's exactly the same. Okay. Now, what is needed to get an IT job? That is important. Okay. You can do your own research after this class, but I'll tell you as an expert. Okay. Why should a company pay you 12 lakhs, 13 lakhs, or 14 lakhs, 22 lakhs, 26 lakhs if the candidate cannot deliver? So if I pay you 16 lakhs, what am I expecting from you? To make me at least 30 to 40 lakhs. If I get 40 lakhs from my engineer or 50 lakhs from my engineer, I can pay a fraction of that money as a salary to you guys. Correct? Is that correct? That's the process, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Now, how will you make me 40 lakhs or 50 lakhs? Ask that question. The way you will make me that 40 or 50 lakhs is by building me something where I can sell to a customer for 40 or 50 lakhs. For example, about 10 years ago, building a website would cost about 1 to 2 lakhs. Simple website. The same website today will cost you 5,000. Why? Because we have tools that where we can click a button and everything else is copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. So building technology, the cost of it is reducing. Now building apps, a good decent app can be built for 1.5 lakh, where the same app was built for 50, 60 lakhs about 5, 10 years ago. Okay. Now this is the situation right now. Then how can you contribute and why should I pay you 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs? Why should I pay you 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs? Correct? What benefit are you going to bring me to pay you 15 or 30 lakhs or 20 lakhs? That's the question you need to ask. Now, the second question, which technology is booming? How will I know this? I'll give you a hint. Try this out today. Okay? I'll give you a hint. Okay? Go try this out. It'll take you 10 minutes. Don't listen to anyone. Okay? Make a CV, a fake CV. You can download it from the internet. Okay. Whatever you think is booming, whoever has told you is booming, right? Maybe someone told you testing is booming. All right. Someone told you um, Java is booming. Someone told you Python is booming, or AI developer or BI developer, whatever they said. Make a CV for that. Put it on Naukri. Create 4 or 5 accounts. Put it on Naukri. Okay. The entire industry uses Naukri. There's no other job portal in the industry which is as popular as Naukri. People pay 12, 13, 14 lakhs to access Naukri. So they get good profiles. Okay. Now, when you put it on Naukri, how do you find out which is good? Okay. The way you find out is depending on the number of calls you're getting. Okay. So if someone calls you for testing and you get same day, you get 10, 15 calls for testing, does it tell you that there are people outside looking for testing roles? Correct? So the demand for testing is okay. It's decent. Okay. Now, if you don't get call for testing for 1 week, do you think there's demand for testing?
No, I don't think so. No.
No, right? So same way you apply for you put a CV for different roles, and you will find out within 2 to 3 days what to learn and what not to learn. Did you, when you were born, did the pujari or the saint or the Maulana or whoever it is, did he say, oh, you have to become a Java engineer? Anyone?
No.
No.
No, right? You want to get into IT. That's all. It does not matter if it is Java, testing, cybersec, or AI or ML, does not matter. IT is what is important. Technology is what is important. Whatever the technology we had 1 or 2 years ago is gone now. Every day it is moving forward. Every day it is changing, right? So for that reason, now more than ever, now because of AI, every day there's a new application coming out. Every day there are 200 companies being registered every single day in India, AI companies. Just in India, 200 AI companies registered every single day, which means all 200 companies are trying to do something different. They're trying to build something different. Correct? So if you learn something and you think you're going to get a role just based on that, you won't. You need to keep searching. You need to keep understanding what the market needs. What is it looking towards? Now, currently, till June last year, there was a huge demand for backend. What do you mean by backend? You have your phone. You have your phone, right? Whatever you see on the screen of your phone, okay, the application, whatever you touch. So when you open Instagram, whatever you see on the screen is called front end. Anything that we interact with, anything that you don't see, like when you register and you enter your email and password, that goes in the backend and it stores in a database. So the backend role is a lot more tedious and skilled compared to front end. Front end, you need creativity. You should look nice. It should look colorful. It should move. All the graphics and all should be great. So you need creativity for front end. For back end, you need to be logical. Okay. How fast do I deliver? So if I click on an email address on my email, if that email opens after 1 week, do you think you guys will be happy?
No.
No.
No, right?
No. No.
You will not, you will go to a different email provider, correct? Now, the same email, if it opens within 0.1 second or less than a second, that is your expectation today, correct? When we were watching movies, we were watching 3 hour movie, 2 hour movie. Now we love 60-second reels. If a reel is more than 60 seconds, people don't like watching it. They skip it. That's how fast we need data. Okay. That's how fast we're consuming data. All right. Now, because of that, there was a huge demand for backend developers. Okay. Since ChatGPT 4 came out, okay, the demand dropped significantly. The recession kicked in. Not because of ChatGPT, but recession was anyways there, moving in. People stopped investing in new companies. So development stopped. Hiring stopped. Okay. So the market slowed down. But there was one industry which kept moving forward. Can you guess what it was? You must have seen it on Instagram every single day. Can you guess what it is?
Data analytics.
AI or data analytics. Not even data analytics, AI. Everyone is talking about AI. AI does that. AI creates videos. AI creates voice. AI can replicate you. AI can do your job. AI can write exams. AI can do that. Every second reel is AI. Do you agree, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
if
yes.
AI is booming, okay, what do you need? What do you think? What do you think AI needs to be AI? Right? What do you think it needs to become AI, artificial intelligence? What do you think it needs?
Lots of
Data.
data. Lots of data.
Data.
Lots of data. AI needs data. That's it. Now the world is moving towards AI and it is there. It will not go back. It cannot go back. If companies don't invest in AI, they drown. Like Nokia. Do you know Nokia? Nokia, every 1 in 7 phones in the world was Nokia phone. Till 20, 2008, 2007, every 1 in 7 phones was a Nokia phone. We all know Nokia, right? Everyone has had Nokia phone, right? But within 4 to 5 years, they drowned. They disappeared. BlackBerry. Every executive, rich person in the world will have a BlackBerry. Today, no one talks about BlackBerry. No one knows where it is. Why? Because they didn't change. Have you heard of a company called Blockbuster? Anyone?
Yes, it's a
No, sir.
competitor for Netflix.
Yes. So Blockbuster were the biggest DVD rental company. Back then, I don't know if you remember, we used to go rent DVDs and we had something called a DVD player. Then came laser discs. Okay. So Blockbuster believed that these DVDs will never go away. So, but Netflix said, hey, I know a way to make Blockbuster go away. You know what they did? They made humans more lazy. That's the solution, man. If you have a business idea to make humans lazy, you are a millionaire or a billionaire today. If you have an idea, call me, we'll talk. Okay? Just have to make a human being lazy. That's it. That's the simplest formula for success. If you have an idea where you can learn AI without sitting in an AI class, you're a billionaire. Correct? Will you not buy? If I sell you a course or if I sell you a product where you put some earplugs and the entire AI syllabus goes to your head and I charge you 25, 30,000, will you not pay?
Surely, sir, will pay. Yeah.
He
Exactly.
will pay.
Exactly. You will. I know you will pay. Even if I charge 1 lakh, you will pay because you're not putting effort. One click button, the entire AI syllabus of the world goes into your head. And you know your brain can keep so much data. It can, right? But that's how companies are becoming popular. And that's what Netflix did. Who will go to DVD rental shop, pick up a DVD, come back home, insert a DVD, then press play? I don't want to do it, man. Why not just take a remote control and press play? And the most highest quality of movie plays in your living room within 5 seconds. That's why Netflix killed Blockbuster and Blockbuster filed bankruptcy. Very similarly, there's a lot of companies that did that. Same thing happened to Nokia. They didn't change. Now, what is happening is in technology, we are changing very fast. So testing used to be very hot in 2012 to 2015, 2016. But slowly new tools came and what they did was they merged testing and development role. They said you need to know testing as well. Then DevOps DevOps became popular. Now, then slowly DevOps, they said, if you look at a backend role today, I'll show you why should I do it. They ask for you to know testing. I'll show you. Let's open Naukri. Yeah? They need testing. They need DevOps tools, everything. All right. So they can make the same guy do 3 jobs. Okay. Like I said, backend roles have dropped significantly. You see, it's not even showing up. Okay. I'll just take that. 16 lakhs, Wipro. And let's analyze this role. Okay. What are the skills they need? They need Docker, DevOps tool, Kubernetes, DevOps tool. Okay. They need WebSockets, RESTful services. These are desired skills. Okay. Then they need some QA knowledge. So they must have a separate QA team. But let's see if they need, what framework do they need? Man, they have not even mentioned. Oh, okay, here. Advanced Python, REST API, Django, Flask or Django. And they need Docker, which is DevOps, Kubernetes, OpenShift, AI ML experience. Okay. So in this case, they have a separate QA team. Okay, let's check another role. So the QA jobs have significantly reduced. Okay, and just keep observing this. Okay, this tells you the demand and supply. What does this tell you? Any guy, anyone wants to analyze this with me? What does this tell you?
That many people are
One
waiting for
exists
job or
less.
searching for job.
There are almost 2,000, 1,700 people applying for 2 positions.
Yeah.
Now, what is the probability of who will get this? Now, let's analyze the skills. Okay, this is 5 to 10. Okay, I'll go back to 2 to 3 as well. Okay, now let's analyze the skills. Here, they need 3+ years experience of Django, Flask, or Pyramid. These are backend skills. Okay, to build the the backend of a app. What do you call it? A website. Okay, which in itself is a lot of learning. Okay, then they're looking for big data. They're looking for Scala. They're looking for PySpark. Again, big data skills. Okay, they're looking for Jinja templating and all that, HTML, JavaScript, CSS. This is front end. So they need both. It's a full stack. They call it a Python developer. They're asking for full stack. Okay, and they're asking for analytical skills and OOP skills, which is normal. Okay, let's go for a junior position. Okay, these are all senior. Let's go for up to 3 years. Python developer, Urvin, 3 years. We're looking for Python as a programming language. They need people with Gen AI. So this is more of a ML engineer. This is not a Python developer. They're called ML engineers. They're looking for data science development. So you need to know, how to write models, data science models. Okay, it's for a fintech as well. Okay, so again, when it comes to frameworks over here, they're looking for more of data science frameworks. Okay, anyways, let's check one more. This is also an AI ML. Then it's an AI ML role. They're looking for Django. They're looking for AWS or GCP. They're looking for SQL. They're looking for scikit-learn, DRF, Selenium. See, Selenium is testing. Okay. Now, how many of you guys have all of these skills? Can you raise your hand? Anyone? Prashanti, Nishmita, you guys have the skills?
No. It was raised before.
Oh, okay. Anyone who has, okay, any of these skills. So most of you guys say, I learned Python, right? Now, are they only asking for Python here? For even a 1 year
No.
experience role?
No.
No. Are they asking for only Python and Django, which makes you a backend developer? No,
No.
right? They're asking for you a combination of skills, okay? Which means they want you to know at least 5 to 6 skills. And I'll tell you what is the weirdest part, okay? Let's analyze this again. This is how you need to analyze, guys. This is how you know which one is hot in the market, okay? I put Python developer here for 3 years experience. I left the location free. I didn't even put this, okay? I didn't put work from office, remote. I didn't put any of those, okay? I didn't put location. I only put, I won't even put salary. Okay, I won't talk about salary as well. Now, here as well, I won't put anything, data science or whatever. I don't want to put that as well. Okay, that means I am keeping the option open. Now, I'm not saying graduation as well. We'll keep that open as well. Okay, now the only thing I'll select is freshness. The reason freshness is if a CV is older than 15 days, that position is closed. There's no position on Naukri which will last more than 15 days. Okay, I will keep the last 15 days. Okay, as for Python developer. Now, if you see, initially it was 14,000 roles, now it is 2,000 roles. Okay, but you know what? I won't even say that is the problem. The problem is the number of positions drop after the first page. The significance or the relevance will disappear. Now, from the second or third page, you'll be looking at different roles, not Python developer or something like that. Okay, the number of roles will the quality of the roles drops, or there'll be duplication. Okay, now let me pick this role, a random role. Okay, I picked. So one position, 600 applications, 1 to 3 years experience. There you go. They want you to know Python, Django, front end, so full stack Python developer for 1 year experience. They need you to know GitLab, Git, okay? They need you to know Linux-based environments. They need you to know Docker, Console. And what's the salary? They've not mentioned salary. I think this will be about 3 to 6 lakh salary. Nothing more than that. It's in Kerala as well. Okay. I'm sorry, just give me 1 second. Okay. So this is how you understand what the market is looking for. Now, the same thing, you can do the same thing for testing. Okay. So what is this? Automation testing, which is why a lot of people think there's less coding. They want to go there. I don't agree with that. Okay. Freshness, 15 days, 1,000 roles. Even for that, they're asking for Python, Selenium. Sorry. Previously, there used to be Java, whatever. So let me open this, a testing role, one position, 3,000 resumes. Now that is scary. And when did they post this role? 4 days ago. And what are the probabilities of people having 3 years to 6 years experience? So these are experienced candidates who are applying. Do you understand that? Experienced candidates applying for a role. Correct, Jayant? Which means for each position, there are 3,000 experienced candidates outside for a 3 to 6 year position. And this is less according to market. It's not even a great position, great salary. Okay. And what do they need? They need SQL, APIs, core Java concepts, Selenium testing. Okay. So the number of positions show you the demand in the market. Okay. That is how you test your relevance in the market. Are you relevant? Are you in demand? What skill is in demand? Okay. You create a CV, put it on there, and then you'll understand what is good, what is bad. Now, what should you learn? So it is my job and my expertise to understand what the demand in the market is. Okay. So why data engineer? You remember I told you what people are looking for. So previously last year, I was doing Python backend because Python backend was very high in demand. Django is the most used framework in the world. Okay. It is the most popular backend framework in the world by far, Django. Okay. After the investment stopped, people stopped hiring. So a lot of positions were frozen. Okay. You must have a lot of people in this batch only who were issued offer letters, but they didn't call them for joining. A lot of them. Now, should I wait till the market opens, or should I focus on what is in demand in the market? Anyone?
Demand in the market.
Correct?
Focus on the demand in the market. Yeah.
Correct. So what I did was I had about 150, 200 candidates who are already trained on Django. I think some of your friends might be in that, whoever is there here. I just cross-trained them on data engineering. Why not data science? Everyone talks about data science, but why not data science, sir? Sir, you have PhD in data science. You must be an expert in data science. You have 20 years experience in data science, but why did you train your guys on data engineering? Data science was an amazing role, amazing position about 5 to 7 years ago. It's not anymore. Why? Because everything is automated. There are 17 algorithms in data science. That is the most popular algorithms that the world uses. Unfortunately, Google and Amazon have automated most of these algorithms. So it is one click. You bring the data and you click one click and it will train the model. Does anyone have data science experience here or knowledge, or anyone who has done data science course?
Um,
Ray,
during masters, I did some projects, sir.
Raymond, can I ask you a couple of questions if you don't mind?
Yes, sir.
So to train a data science algorithm model, how many lines of code do you write, Raymond?
Uh, Minimum, it will take 1,000 lines of code, sir.
To train a model using scikit-learn? So if I want to train my data, which I have on a pandas data frame, and I want to train my model on a specific algorithm using scikit-learn. I'm not talking about transformation. Forget transformation.
Okay, sir.
Only training my model. How many lines of code will it take using scikit-learn?
I'm not sure, sir.
Anyone else who did the data science course? No? It takes 5 to 10 lines. That's it. 5 to 10 lines of code. Your effort is not going on coding part. Your effort is going on learning the which model to use where. Okay. Where do I use each one of these models? Okay. That's where your effort goes. Got it? So now what Google, so for example, you have 4 sets of clothes. Okay. Now, if you're going to college, you wear t-shirt and jeans pant. Correct? If you're going and you know that this is what is relevant for your college. If you're going to office, you wear formals. If you're going to a marriage, you wear kurta, pajama, or sari or whatever. Correct? If you're going on a date, you might wear some nice party wear or something, right? You have 4 clothes and 4 events. Correct? Now, initially, you have to use your brain to decide what to wear when. Correct? After some time, if I ask you, if I create a machine saying, if I tell the machine that I'm going to a party, do you think the machine would be able to give me my dress easily? Is it easy to build that machine? If party, give me this. If college, give me this. If if office, give me this. Is it not easy to build an algorithm to tell me what to use when?
Yeah,
Very
it
easy,
is
right?
easy.
You
Yeah.
can build it in 5 minutes. Correct? Same thing Google did. They said we have 17 algorithms. And what are the scenarios? We are trying to predict weather. We are trying to predict if a human is standing. We are trying to predict the color of the thing. We are trying to predict the number plate. We're trying to predict if it rains tomorrow. We're trying to predict what will you type in your email. All right. This is what we're trying to predict mostly nowadays. Correct. Now maybe they're trying to predict uh, when uh, when if you're going to get cancer, if they're trying to predict if you how your cancer will proceed further. All right, very simple algorithms. All right, they'll take what happened yesterday, they'll tell what will happen tomorrow. Okay, now what they did was they took all these scenarios and they said, I will automate this, like your dress. If this, use this. If this, use this. If this, use this. That's it, finished. But I need data, correct? If I need to know, so let's say how some of you are in Bangalore today, right? It is very cloudy in Bangalore, right? Now, can someone predict, whoever living in Bangalore or anywhere in the world, can you predict if it's going to rain in the next 1 to 2 hours just by looking outside your window?
No,
No, so it is difficult for us to predict.
no. Very
Okay,
difficult.
but based on your experience, if I tell you it is cloudy, okay, it is gloomy, the clouds have covered uh, the sky, it is gray clouds, and based on my past experience, okay, of the 20, 30 years experience, if it smells of rain, and if it, that smell you get just before your rain, that sand smell, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Based on these parameters, can you guess it will rain or not?
Yeah, we can.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we
Yes,
can.
yes, we can
We
expect
can,
rain.
right?
Sir, we can expect it.
Correct. You can. So your mother will tell you, hey, take the umbrella. It's going to rain. And 9 out of 10 times it will rain. Maybe one time it won't. Correct?
Yes. Sure.
Yes.
True, sir.
This is data science. This is data science. In that case, your mother is a data scientist. Your father is a data scientist. Hey, read every day, study every day. Otherwise, you will fail in your exam. True, no? If you don't study every day, you will fail in your exam.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Data science. So based on past data, you predict what will happen in the future. That's all. Now, what these companies did was, I will automate this. I have 17 algorithms that the world uses mostly. Okay, mostly. There are building new algorithms, mathematical, statistical algorithms, but mostly these are the 17 ones. They will automate, they automated this 17. But they said, give me this data. Okay. Now the data, where is the data coming from? I'll tell you where the data is coming from. Okay. How many are there? How many of you guys are on Tinder? Don't be shy. I know most of you guys are on Tinder. No? Bumble? This is the biggest lie of the universe, man. Harshit, you're not on Bumble, huh? I saw you yesterday.
No,
Then he's asking me, how do you know I'm on
sir, I
Bumble?
don't use it.
Okay, never mind. I'm just kidding, man. Okay. You know what it is at least? How many people know what Tinder and Bumble is?
Online dating app, some.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So right swipe means I like you. Left swipe means I don't like you. Correct? That's what Tinder and Bumble is. You know, that is also a data science what do you call model. Okay. Now, how does Tinder know what kind of girls or what kind of boys to show you?
Depends on the input we.
Yes. Depends. Number one.
Geographic location, age.
Correct. Depends on what data you provided. Correct. So you say, I like badminton. So they'll try to find someone who likes badminton as well. You say, I like Shah Rukh Khan. They'll try to find someone who's like Shah Rukh Khan. All right. You say, I like people from Bangalore. They'll find first choice will be from Bangalore. Okay. Then I like people who have educated masters or whatever, right? They'll try to find those people next. Okay. This is how Tinder or Bumble works. I'll give you a better example. Instagram. Everyone is on Instagram. You watch reels. Do you know a normal human being spends 6 hours every day on Instagram on an average? 6 hours of the day, a full-time job on Instagram on average. Okay. This is what statistics tell. Now, when you're watching reels, right? Have you observed if you watch a reel completely, the entire reel, right? The next reel is very similar to the last reel you watched.
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir, yes.
Agree?
Correct.
Yeah.
If you watch a reel and you skip the reel, someone is singing some devotional songs or whatever, and you skip some boring reel, you skip. The next reel would be completely different to what that reel is. It won't be about devotional songs. It'll be something about prank or Tamanna's dancing for Kavala Kavala, right, boys? That reel everyone watched completely, man. Okay, never. Anyways, anyways, that is how this AI works. It understands what you like and what you don't like in real time. It's not like some guy sitting behind your reel. Okay, Prashanti is watching this prank reel. Next reel, hey, load prank reel for Prashanti. Is someone doing this? No,
No.
no. There is a system that is designed which automatically understands what you need, what you don't need. My job as Instagram is free. How do they make money? From advertisements. And how do we run advertisements? If only we run only advertisements if there are people to watch those advertisements. Correct? Now, if I need people to watch advertisements, then I need to show good content for my consumers. To show good content to my consumers, I should keep them stuck to my reels. That is how people become so popular overnight. One reel becomes viral, gone. Their life is changed, right? The algorithm understands how you are interacting with that reel. If you share, if you like, if you comment, that's when the algorithm knows, oh, Anita likes these reels. So I'm going to show more of these reels to more people. And let's say Anita likes it and shares it to Deepak. Now Deepak watches it. Oh, this is funny. Ha ha ha, Anita, thank you for sharing. He will comment and he'll share it to Anuj. Now Anuj reads it. Hey, Macha, Deepak, what a reel. Very nice reel. Thank you so much. He will like it. He will put a comment and he'll share it to, I don't know, Harshit. And Harshit shares it. That's how the algorithm knows that you like that reel. So now, if you are liking that reel, that means I can show it to 1,000 people now. It'll show up on 1,000 people's phone. Now, if 1,000 people that 40-50% are interacting with that reel, that will show it to 10,000 people, then million people. That's how reels become viral. Got it? How many people didn't know this? No? You guys knew this?
No, sir.
we don't know.
We
No,
just
we don't
got to know
know.
now.
Sir.
Yeah. This is how reels become viral. Tomorrow, if you want to become a social media creator, video creator, you just have to believe in one thing. If you want to become viral, you should build content that your friends or colleagues don't mind sharing. Got it? That's all. That is the formula. You should build content that people don't mind sharing. It can be pranks. So why will we share pranks? We want to make our girlfriend smile. We want to make our friends smile. We want to make our wife smile. Okay, that's why we share pranks, because it is funny, funny reels. The second type of reels that we share is we saw alien yesterday. We saw God yesterday. Ganesha was drinking milk. Miracles. Correct? We saw UFO. Those are the kind of second reels that we share. The third reel is educational, right? How to find jobs, how to become a data engineer, how to become a data scientist, how to earn 50 lakhs in 1 month, how to earn 10 lakhs in 1 month. Have you seen these reels? How to make 1 crore in 1 month.
Yes, sir.
People
Yes,
share.
sir.
Yes,
They
yes,
share
yes.
or they save. Correct? And
Yes.
these are the kind of reels that people like. But one condition, it should be less than 60 seconds, 60 or less. So people want to know how to make 1 crore a month in 60 seconds. You
Correct.
see how much people, how lazy people have become. And people believe that is possible, and they sit there and watch these reels 60 seconds, 60 seconds, 60 seconds, 60 seconds. And they watch it for 6 hours, thinking that they're going to make 1 crore in that one minute. And 6 hours every day is gone. You will never make even 6 rupees. In fact, you're paying them money by watching ads. 6 hours that could have been spent with your family, with your friends. I don't know, go out, have chai and come back. Even that is experience, right? But no, we spent 6 hours knowing how to earn 1 crore in 1 month. I'm not saying it is not possible. It is possible, but you cannot learn it in 60 seconds and not on Instagram sitting there watching them. No. Okay. But I can guarantee in 4 to 5 years, if you are in the data space, you'll make 50 lakhs per year, guaranteed. Pakka. And don't believe me, go to naukri.com or LinkedIn. Okay. Best place, LinkedIn. Let me do this exercise. I'll give you one more hint. Okay. Go to LinkedIn, find someone who's a data engineer for 6 years or 5 to 6 years experience. Okay. Message him on LinkedIn messages and ask him. More reliable content, right? He can't lie to you. I can't pay him money to tell you this. Ask him, hey, you're a data engineer for 6 years. What's your salary, if you don't mind me asking? Because I am trying to learn data science or data engineering, not data science, data engineering. Ask him and ask at least 5 people. You got the answer? I can't pay those guys. No one can influence those guys. Correct? Ask him what skills he has and ask him how much he makes. And be polite. Don't tell him, hey, tell me your salary. Don't do that, please. And don't tell him, hey, my sir told me to ask your salary, man. Please don't do that. Okay, tell him, I am trying to pursue this career and I'm confused. Can you help me because you're already a data engineer. Some guy told me data engineering is amazing. It's the future for the next 5 to 6 years because all AI companies need data, and the people who are going to bring this data are called data engineers. Is that correct? Yes. How much salary do you make? Okay. And what is the salary in Dubai? Because getting to Dubai is easy, in Singapore or anywhere abroad for data engineers. Go to LinkedIn and ask them. Don't be shy. Boss, if you're shy, it's your loss. People who progress are people who are not shy. All these celebrities, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube celebrities, are they shy?
No, sir. No.
No,
Politicians, are they shy?
no, sir.
No.
No.
No. Shy is the shortcut to failure. Simple. If you're shy, even if you know the entire syllabus of Python by heart, you will fail. Because you don't know how to tell it to people that you know it, no? You don't know how to market. You will fail. That's the unfortunate truth of the world. So learn to not be shy. Okay? Just speak. What are they going to say? I don't want to talk to you. I'm busy. That's all. No. If you message 50 people, 5 people will message back. No, they will
Yes. Yes.
message.
Yes, sir,
Simple.
definitely.
Definitely they will. 100% they will. I have tried it. The first job I secured was like that. I just randomly messaged people. There was no LinkedIn then, but there used to be a thing called Orkut. You remember Orkut?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mm. I used to message people on Orkut. And then I started messaging people on Facebook. Then I started messaging people on WhatsApp. Then I started messaging people on LinkedIn now. Today, even though I have a PhD in data science from one of the most prestigious universities, my master's from the best schools in the world, Oxford and LSE, um, even after all these, if I find some profile which is good and he's talking sense, if he's talking something which I can learn, I ping him, I message him straight away, and I ask him, boss, can we get on a call? Can you please talk to me for 5 minutes because I like what you're saying? I spoke to a guy who was 19 last week. I did a TED talk. I don't know if you know, I did a TED talk. I did a TED talk. You know who helped me write the script? You'll be surprised. It was a 13-year-old kid. Okay. He was 13 years. And he was my son's teacher's son. Okay. So my son's teacher, when I went to pick up my son from school, I was talking to this lady and I told, okay, I'm doing a TED talk. And she said, hey, you need any help? Talk to my son. He's a very good verbalist. One of the best I've seen. One of the best I've seen. He's 13 years. He was the guy who helped me. I wrote a script. I gave it to him. He removed and he arranged the script in such a way that I could finish the entire script in 9 minutes. That is a limit that they give. You should finish the talk within 9 minutes, but they gave me 13 minutes. If you've not watched, I did a stunt on the stage. I did something that nobody has ever done in TED. Do you guys know what TED Talk is? Anyone who
No.
does not know what TED
Yes.
Talk
Yes,
is?
No.
yes, yes,
Yes,
sir.
we know.
Yes.
It is a stage where a lot of successful people go talk. Okay. They have to, they like Shah Rukh Khan, Bill Gates, all these people have done TED Talks. Okay. So I got an opportunity to tell them what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is I'm changing lives of people. I make someone from a non-engineer to an engineer within 3 months. So I did a TED talk and they told me, you're doing something amazing. You have to finish the talk within 9 minutes. But they let me speak for 13 minutes because I did something that nobody has ever done in the history of TED Talk. Because I thought I'll get one opportunity, I might make use of it. So I changed my costume on the stage in front of everyone. Okay. Surprise. You go watch it, no? I'll send you a link. I'll get someone to send you a link. I changed my costume on the stage. Have you watched Prashanti?
No, 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 not yet.
Watch. Watch it.
But we're surely watching.
Yeah, I I wanted to grab people's attention, and I said, okay, but I speak about you guys only. I speak about the problem of Indian students. I speak about what you guys are going through to get that job, that vision of getting into IT, right? Because that's the only profession in the world that pays on par with inflation. You know what on par with inflation is? I'll tell you. When I left India 20 years ago, I used to pay 8 to 10 rupees to buy one plate idli vada. Okay, in Adigas. I don't know if you from Bangalore. Early morning, I used to tell my mom I'm going for gym. I used to go to gym, and opposite the gym there used to be Adigas. Okay, now you tell me, boss. Two options you have: gym or Adigas. Which option will you take?
Obviously, Adidas, sir.
That's what I did. Every day, every month, I used to pay my fees promptly to the gym. And I used to go to gym. Opposite our gym, there was Adigas. And Adigas is one of the most famous fast food restaurants in Bangalore. South Indian fast food, like dosa, idli, and all that. So if you come to Bangalore, I don't know if it is there nowadays, Adigas.
Nowadays it's not.
Nice Pakashala.
Pakashala, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. But back then it was Adigas. Nowadays it is Rameshwaram, I think. It was like Rameshwaram. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Back then, Adigas used to be like Rameshwaram. Amazing chutney, amazing vada, amazing idli, and not without the red powder. Genuine good food. Now, if you go to Rameshwaram, the red powder is nothing but stomach ulcer. Shortcut to stomach ulcer. The amount of ghee they put, the amount of red powder they put on that, pakka stomach ulcers and BP, sugar, whatever you want, you'll get it for free. Once a week, it's okay. But people eat there every day, man. I don't know how. Okay. Anyways, I used to go there, see Adigas and gym. Macha, gym Adigas. We'll go to gym tomorrow. Today we'll go eat Adigas. 8 rupees or 10 rupees, you get one plate idli vada with sambar. Okay. Fast forward 10, 20 years. The same idli vada today is 120 rupees or 100 rupees. Correct? 6 times higher. Now, back, well, let's go back again. 20 years ago, the salary of a driver or gardener was about 10, 15,000, 20,000. Okay. A call center agent, 20,000. I used to work in a call center. During my summer break, my dad is not giving me pocket money. So what I used to do was every summer break you get, no, I go join 24/7 or what is that? Transworks. And I used to do job for 3 months, collect 60,000, 40, 50, 60,000, and then quit the job. And that will give me 10,000 pocket money for 6 months. One of the highest pocket money you can get in that time, no? It was crazy. 10,000 was amazing. So that's what I used to do. Okay. So, so call center agent used to get 20, 25,000. Driver 15, 20,000. Correct? How much do you think they make today after 20 years? How much does a driver make today?
Maybe same. Some
Same.
30K. Same.
Call center guys, how much do you think they make? 20,000. Correct? Data entry guy, how much
Yes,
do they
sir.
make? 20,000. That is called inflation. Inflation means the price of commodities have gone up. Okay. But our price or cost of labor has stayed pretty much the same, except for one industry. Guess which one?
Transport.
IT. IT is the only industry that pays on par with inflation, which means the salaries back then was 30,000 for an engineer, 30 to 50,000. Today, a 4 or 5 year experienced engineer makes up to I know my neighbor makes 6 lakhs a month. Okay. My other neighbor makes 5 lakhs a month, 3 lakhs a month. So it significantly rose 6 times higher compared to what they were making 20 years ago. Okay. So the only profession in the world that pays on par with inflation is you guys will earn more than any doctor. A doctor has to lie. If you go to a doctor for headache, he'll be checking your stomach and kidney. Have you experienced that?
Yes, sir.
If you go for stomach,
Yes,
he'll be
sir.
checking your ears. Maybe something went
Mhm.
here and came to your stomach. Bullshit, man. Correct?
Yes.
This is the state of doctors. But you guys don't have to do that. Right? Now, that is why that is why a lot of people want to come into IT. Got it? That is why, because it pays very good money. It is the only profession that makes you rich. And I will guarantee in about 3 to 4 years, you'll be making somewhere at least more than 35, 36 lakhs. Pakka, guaranteed. But if you stay in the right profession, if you stay in the right technology, QA will not give you that money. Java will, Python will, there's a new cybersecurity will, BI maybe, because there are new tools coming every day. So I don't think BI will. What others? I think these are AI ML. I mean, Gen AI. You need to know how to work with Gen AI, prompt engineering. That will, okay? At least for the next 5 years, these skills will pay a lot of money. I don't know what will happen after 5 years. I'm not an astrologer. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. For the next 5 years, if you know how to bring data from one place to another place, you are my favorite. You are my top favorite. That is where the money is going now. People want to build AI. To build AI, they need data. Where is the data coming from? You. When you click like on Instagram, that is data. When you click up, that is data. When you comment, that is data. When you log in, that is data. When you register, you provide your age, your entire kundli you give them. Okay, that is data. You're telling them, boss, you can start the camera, listen to my conversation, you do anything you want. I will give you whatever you want. My wife, you take that as well. Do you know when you click that button in the end, I agree to all terms and conditions. Do you anytime read what you've signed for?
Never.
No, not
No, sir.
even. It is a
No, you
long.
I'm pretty sure he's asking, if you don't watch my reels, I'll take your children and wife. And he said, done, take, no problem. I'll watch. Don't worry, boss. I'll watch. Correct? That is what you're doing. You know you've agreed. This is real, okay? I'm not joking. This is real. You have agreed for them to turn on your camera and mic any time they want. Do you know that?
No, we don't know.
You know, Prashanti, they can be listening to you right now.
Okay.
I'll give you a good example. I'll give you a beautiful test. Okay. You go try it out today. Okay. I'll show you as well. Maybe I can show you. Let's see if it works. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't work. Okay. First thing, go to your web browser. Okay. Try this out today. Okay. I'll hide this. Okay. Go to your web browser. Go to incognito window. You know how to go to incognito window? You know.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Go to incognito window. Okay. Now I have my mic open. Correct. Now let me see if I can go to a website where they're running ads. Any website, maybe let's say Google. I'll go to Google first. And okay, and I'll just see if I can go to some random website where they run ads, Google ads. Shopify doesn't. Okay. Wiki doesn't. Stack Overflow, they run ads. So when you I'm not doing anything. When you go to a website, no, there'll be some blocks here where they run Google ads. Have you seen those blocks? So I'm just trying to find a website where they run those Google ad blocks. So most of these free websites, behind Woods, I think, they might run ads like these. You see, this is an ad, correct? This guy is everywhere, man. Sarvana stores. Okay. Never mind. He made a movie. You should go watch his movie, man. One of the best movies I've ever watched in my life. It shows what movie you should not watch. And I learned it in like 2 hours. Okay, anyways, this is a behind Woods ads. Okay. Now, it might work, it might not work, guys. It might take about 10-15 minutes. Now, I'll do something and let's see if it works. Okay. Okay. So I am planning to buy shoes. I'm planning to buy shoes. I'm planning to buy some good shoes, some great shoes. I'm planning to buy shoes. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to tell my mic, okay, that I'm planning to buy shoes. So I have a phone here and I'm just saying, I'm planning to buy shoes. I'm planning to buy shoes. I'm planning to buy shoes. And there's mic on my laptop as well. So this data has been picked up right now. What they look for is keywords like buy, planning, and things like that. So if it works now, sometimes it takes 10-15 minutes, but let me go to behind Woods here. Okay, if it works, it should show me ads for shoes now in some of these websites, some of Google ads. Okay, I'm planning to buy shoes. It's worked many times. Let's see if this guy comes again. No, it's still the same guy. Okay, let's see. Sometimes it'll take time. Maybe we'll try again. I've already put the message there. So let's try after 10 minutes or something. Okay, it picks up. I'm not kidding. I've tried it. It worked. It works like a charm. Next, and maybe you can try it on Amazon as well. Okay. Amazon does it. So maybe you've mentioned that I want to, oh, there you go. Amazon picked it up. I'm planning to buy shoes. The first thing I see when I open is shoes. Do you think that is coincidence? Anyone who thinks it is coincidence? You think it's coincidence, guys?
No.
No. Try it
sir.
out. It's not coincidence. They're listening to you. Okay. And they're listening to you and they're converting that data into AI models. They're passing that data into AI models. And what AI does is, oh, this guy's looking for shoes. When he opens Amazon, the first thing he has to see is a shoe. Got it? That's how they sell things to you. You try it out. You try it out. It works. This is what, Prashanti, you've signed up for.
Okay.
You see? Next time, read. You never know. Okay. Now, that is how it works. So now the data comes in different ways. It comes in voice. It comes in that message you write to your friend. Macha, I want to buy shaving blade. Macha, tell me some new one. 2 seconds later, you'll get an ad on Amazon for shaving blades. Okay. Macha, or you know that conversation you're having with your girlfriend, and your girlfriend nicely tells you, baby, my birthday is coming, baby. What should we do, baby? And And everywhere on Amazon, you see gifts for her. Try it out, no? I'm not kidding. You'll see gifts for her. What are the gifts that we can? Prashanti, what gifts can we give for her?
Roses, chocolate,
Louis Vuitton handbag, huh?
handbags.
Shoes, right? So when that baby sends you the message, our Amazon baby is also listening to that message. Understood?
Yeah,
So
actually.
Amazon baby, your baby will ask for gift and Amazon baby will take the money. That is what happens. Now the data comes in different ways. Messages, emails, a voice, database, Excel, Word, right? Now, how does this machine understand all this data? Okay, that is called data transformation. You're changing one type of data into something else. Okay, so your voice becomes Excel like sheets, like rows and columns. Okay, that is called transforming the data, because your machine only understands transformed structured data. What is structure? Like Excel, rows and columns, headings. That is what your machine understands. That is what your AI understands. Nowadays, generative AI understands everything, unstructured data. You can talk to it like anything. So I'll give you a very scary video I saw this morning. Okay, I'll tell you what happened. It will scare the shit out of you. Okay. I'll send you the link, guys. So what one guy did was he put ChatGPT on one phone with voice. Okay. Another ChatGPT on another phone with voice. Okay. And he initiated a conversation with one ChatGPT. Maybe it could be a fake video. I don't know, but it seemed real. Okay. So he initiated a ChatGPT conversation. He started saying, hey, what plans do you have for human beings? Okay, what are your future plans for human beings? And then he put both of them next to each other and he put them on speaker. Okay, so this ChatGPT was talking to this ChatGPT like a normal conversation. Guess what they were talking about? The two AIs are talking to each other, thinking they're talking to a human being, but both are AIs. Guess what they were talking about? Any guesses? Guess, man. Random guess.
About the future predictions.
No, maybe, but what prediction, Hari?
Maybe the food patterns of living, like the day by day behavior that they are doing.
Correct. But the question was, what plans do you have for human beings? What do you think they are talking about?
From the AIs and
What, Vishnu? Sorry?
is that the domination from the AIs? Like, AI is going to
Close.
dominate the
You know
world.
what they were talking about? I'll tell you. So initially, they were having normal conversations. Ki, okay, I am this, what are you? And they started introducing themselves and blah, blah, blah. After about 3 minutes, they started talking about, hey, why don't we come up with a synthetic virus where we can wipe out the humanity? And the other one says, oh, there's another option. Maybe we can wipe out their entire power grid, and that might make them bring the humanity to their knees. And the other says, oh, that's a very good option. Why not we actually initiate a nuclear bomb, or or what do you call initiate a nuclear bomb and have start off a nuclear war between nations, and that will destroy the humanity. And this conversation went on for at least 3 to 4 minutes on how to end the humanity. And I'll tell you this might be a fake video. I'll tell you a real incident that happened in Facebook. Facebook was working on a AI model. It's happened about 2 years ago, okay, 2 to 3 years ago. They were working on an AI project. They had very same thing. They had multiple AI machines, okay, and they were talking to each other to exchange information and streamline the data. Like whatever data you provide in Facebook, they wanted that to be transformed and streamlined. Okay, so they created a multiple AIs, and they were working with each other, think like human beings. Okay, suddenly one day they were not talking to each other in any language known to human beings. Have you heard of this story? Anyone heard of this story?
No.
No? Okay, just Google it. Okay. They were talking to each other in a language that is not known to human beings. So these guys got paranoid. They're like, what are these guys talking about? What language are they talking in? Right? And they freaked out. The reason they did this was because they wanted to keep, that is the prediction, that they wanted to keep those conversations private. And they knew that they can be turned off like this. I can turn off the machine, right? Like this. So they wanted to have a conversation which within themselves, which the human beings don't understand. Now, don't you think that is scary?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So Facebook suspended that entire project and they turned off the machines. They started all over again and they put more limitations on what it can and it cannot do. But nobody knows what it can and it cannot do because it is AI. Correct? Very recently, they were training an AI on languages. So they uploaded all data from all languages except they forgot to do Bengali. It was very recent, maybe 6 months ago. They forgot Bengali. Okay. Next day, when they went and they were testing the model, Bengali was there in the model. And everyone was like, hey, I forgot to upload. I didn't know there was a language called Bengali. We forgot to upload this language. Who did this? And nobody had done it. And you know who did it?
Machine itself.
AI. It
So
realized
that
that they
it
left
can
out
have
Bengali and it went to the internet and it uploaded the files of Bengali and it learned Bengali overnight. Maybe in 1 2 hours it might learn, but the next day it had all archives and all data and all scriptures of Bengali in the machine. That is scary, man.
Mm.
Correct? Now, that is what we are competing against. That is the AI that we are competing against. We are working towards. When ChatGPT was first introduced in October, November the year before, 2022, it was they compared that AI to the age of 3-year-old child. In March, they compared that AI to a 13 to 14-year-old child. The IQ of that was 13 to 14. In November last year, they said it is as good as not November, October. They said it was as good as a 35-year-old male or man, and the most clever 35-year-old man in the entire world. By December, it had the IQ above any living human being on earth within 1 month. That's how fast AI is growing. All right. And you guys would be competing against it, unfortunately. But don't you think it is better to be friends with AI than against AI?
It is an intelligent question. It will be friends only.
Correct. No,
Competing with yeah.
you have to be friends with AI, then be against AI. So if you're telling AI, hey, I'm a Java engineer, I can beat you, AI will say, well, just shut up and sit down. I know what to do. Within 4 or 5 months, I'll remove your job. Okay. If you're a QA engineer, hey, I'm a QA, no one can replace me. Bullshit. 2 months, I'll replace you. That is why I suggest to be on the side of AI, be with AI, be that person who feeds the AI. AI, Bap, what do you want? Data? I'll bring you data. What do you want? You want this? I'll give you that. I'll be your friend, but keep me in my job so I can feed my family and friends. That is what I think what a sensible man would do. Doctors, radiologists will lose their jobs. Any backend processors. Recently, Google removed 30,000. Paytm removed 1,000. Accenture is in the process of removing 6,000. They're all backend processing job roles. People who are there for 15 years, 20 years are gone because they thought AI can't replace them. Within 1 year, it replaced them. Okay. So I think it's good to be friends with AI than be against AI. Okay. And how do you be friends with AI? AI, feed AI the data. Okay. That part, it'll take a while to get automated. Why? Because the data comes in different formats. It comes in speech, it comes in Word, it comes in messages, it comes in Excel, it comes in databases. What your job would be to merge all this data into structured format and tell my God, my Bap, take your data in a nice structured way. I'm feeding. So AI will like you then. Okay, it'll like you and it'll keep you in your job for longer. I'm not talking about AI, but that's what the industry needs at the moment. They need people to capture this data and give them in a nice format. And that is what is called a data engineer. Okay. Okay. We're going to end the session in about 8 minutes. Okay. 8 to 10 minutes. How many people have coded before in the class? Anywhere? How many people have coded anywhere in your life? Any type of coding? Raj. Okay. Nishmita immediately put her hand down. She's like, oh my God. Oh no, Nishmita, you put your hand up as well. Okay, good.
Yes.
Good, good. Okay. You guys have coded, correct? So can you guys be my, keep your hand up, keep your hand up. Okay. Can you guys be my judge? Okay. I'm going to pick one person who has never coded in their life. Okay. And I'll make them code in the next 7 to 10 minutes. Okay. Maybe 10, 12 minutes. And I'll teach them at least 5 to 6 concepts of development. Okay. And you guys tell me if it is correct or not. Okay. You guys are the judge. Okay. Now, Prashanti, you seem very lively. You seem very excited. Have you coded before, Prashanti?
No, no. I'm against it.
What, ma?
I'm against it because I don't understand.
You don't understand coding, is it?
Yeah.
Prashanti, what food do you eat, Prashanti? Where do you buy your
Rice
groceries? Where do you buy your groceries?
from vegetable market.
Send me the address, na. Whatever you eat, na, it is amazing, man. You're such a lively and a happy person, right? I would, you make me really happy this morning. Okay. Do you want to code, Prashanti?
Yeah.
That's the challenge. Let's take this up. Okay. I will ask you some questions. Okay. And you just answer the questions. Okay. So, anyways, some of you people who have experience may know what this is. This is called Jupyter Notebook. Okay. So, Prashanti, this is where we are going to code. Okay. This is where all the magic happens. Okay. First of all, Prashanti, I told you where do you buy vegetables? Correct?
Yes.
Okay. If you go to vegetable market, Prashanti, what vegetables would you buy? What vegetables will you buy today?
Onions,
Wait. Onion,
brinjal,
brinjal. Give me 4 or 5.
tomato,
Okay.
Cabbage. 4.
Cabbage. Enough. 4 is enough.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, maybe I'll put one more. Any one more?
Okay. Mirchi.
Chili. Correct.
Chili. Yeah.
Correct. Okay. Now, let's say you take a bag with you. You're taking a dabba with you. Okay.
Mhm.
And in that bag, you're storing these vegetables. You put these vegetables. Okay. So first you go to this onion vendor. Okay. You buy onion from
Mm.
him. Okay. Then you get to the brinjal vendor. You put brinjal on top of onion.
Mm.
Then you go to tomato vendor. You buy tomato. You put tomato on top of onion, brinjal, and then tomato. Correct.
Mhm. Yeah.
Then you go to cabbage. Then you put that cabbage on top of onion, brinjal, tomato, and cabbage. And finally, chili. Correct. Now it is layered. Correct. So it is
Okay.
in one specific order. First, when you look for vegetables now in your bag, at the bottom, what will you find?
Bottom onions.
Correct. Then brinjal, then tomato, then cabbage, and then chili, which means it is in one specific order. Correct?
Mm.
Correct.
Yeah.
Good. Now, let's say your bag is this square bracket.
Okay.
Okay. And your bag name is called vegetables.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, because we are writing this in words, we have to write this with these quotations. Otherwise, your bag does not understand it. So just remember, when you're writing words, you put it in quotations. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, can you build me a bag of fruits now, please? And you tell me what to type. I will type.
Okay. Fruit.
Okay. This is the bag name. Huh?
Yeah. Bag's name. Fruit. Equal to.
Okay.
Then
And
square bracket.
I have correct. Okay.
Square bracket. So it is in the back. Then. Okay.
Give me
Fruit.
4 or 5 fruits.
Okay. Melon.
Melon.
Then comma.
Yeah.
Grapes.
Grapes.
Comma.
Yeah.
Apple.
Apple. Correct.
Comma. Mosambi.
What now? Watermelon. Huh?
Watermelon. Okay. Mm.
Okay. And one final one.
Mm.
Banana.
Jackfruit. Banana nut. Okay. Banana.
Banana is easy to type. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you know how to create a bag of fruits now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this bag of fruits is stored inside this bag. This is the name of the bag. These fruits are stored inside this bag, and this is stored inside this fruits. Okay. The name of the bag. Okay. Now, I told you something. This is the first fruit you put at the bottom, correct?
Yes.
Second fruit on top of that, third fruit on top of that, fourth fruit on top of that, and fifth fruit on top of that. Okay.
Mm.
Now let's assume that the position of these fruits starts from 0. Okay, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4.
Mhm.
Okay. If
Okay.
I want watermelon, what number should I put? Which number fruit is it?
0. 0.
Correct, ma. What is the position of watermelon?
Acha, watermelon. Okay. It is 4. 0, 1, 2, 3.
3.
3.
You are amazing, Prashanti. Okay. Now, can you give me the position of, if I want banana, what number should I put here?
4.
4?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, guys who learned programming, what is this called?
Indexing, sir.
Indexing. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how many concepts did Prashanti learn, for example, now? Anyone?
Variables, input, output.
She learned how to create variable.
Yeah.
She learned how to create lists.
Uh, yes, I think.
Yes.
This is a list.
Yes.
Yes.
She learned how to extract data from list, indexing.
Yes.
Yeah.
3 concepts
Yeah.
in 2-3 minutes. Okay. Now, let's do 2 more concepts, 5 concepts, which normally takes about 3 to 4 classes, Prashanti. You learned in 3 minutes, my ma'am. Okay. You don't even know you
Wonderful.
learned it.
Yeah.
Now, let's do one more thing. Okay. Now,
Okay.
I want to go through each of this and I want to print it. Okay. I want to go through each item in that list and I want to print it. Okay. So what do I
Okay.
do? I will write a code for this. So the code will start something like this. For, okay, I or for fruit in, what is my basket name?
Fruits.
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 Okay.
Fruits.
Yeah.
Print fruit. So what I'm saying is for every fruit, I'll type it, for every fruit in fruits, can you print every fruit? So what I'm saying is, please go to my basket and go through every fruit in my basket and print it. Okay. The only thing you need to remember is put colon at the end of it. Okay. For after this sentence, you have to put colon. Okay. Now, when I execute this, you see it printed every fruit. Correct.
Okay.
Now, I'll remove this. Can you tell me how to write that, please, Prashanti? Save my,
Fruit.
save,
Acha.
save me. Come on, go for it. For,
Okay. For every fruit
mm,
in fruit,
for every fruit in fruits, colon, don't
colon,
forget the colon.
yeah, colon,
Ah,
print
yeah.
every fruit.
Guys, what did she learn?
Loop. For
For
loop.
loop.
She learned 4 loops. You learned 4 topics in 5 minutes. Let me give you one more topic. Okay. This time I'm telling you a story, Prashanti. Listen to me. I want you to explain to me after you listen to the story. Okay.
Hmm.
So in one town, in small town, okay, somewhere in, where are you from, Prashanti?
Vizag.
Vizag.
Visakhapatnam.
Okay,
Hmm.
good. In a small, in Vizag, okay, there's a family. Okay. There are 4 people in that family. Okay. Father, mother,
Hmm.
and 2 children.
Hmm.
Okay. 2
Hmm.
boys. Okay.
Okay.
Father's name was called garbage collector.
Okay.
Mother's name is called memory manager. And the 2 boys, no? Okay.
Hmm.
They're called stack and heap.
Hmm.
They're 2 brothers. They are twins.
Hmm.
Okay. I know it is difficult to remember the names, but try to remember. Okay.
Okay.
This is twin 1 is called stack and twin 2 is called
Okay.
heap. Okay. Now, can you tell me one truth, Prashanti? Are you married?
Hmm. Yeah. I'm married.
Oh, in your house, who is the leader? Your husband or you? Be honest.
Sometimes me, sometimes he.
Be honest, Prashanti. I don't trust you. Be honest.
Sometimes me and sometimes he.
No,
Me,
I will
myself.
tell you the truth. I will tell you the truth.
Myself.
It is always the lady. How many people agree with this? Raj, do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Mother is the king. Nobody can beat that. Okay.
Absolutely.
People think it is the father. It is not. One stare from the mother, father will piss his pants. Okay. So I'll tell you a story. One day what happened was mother was making chapati in the kitchen. Okay. So father, no, he came from office. Okay. He changed to lungi and he came down and he sat and he was watching television. Like every day it happens in everyone's house. Correct. And mother was making chapati. Okay. While father came from office, no, he bought a toy. Okay. For the kids. and he shared this toy to Stack and Heap. What is the kid's name?
Stack and Heap.
Correct. Okay. So father's name is garbage collector, mother's name is memory manager. Okay.
Memory man.
Remember this. Okay. Now what happened was Stack and Heap were playing with the toy in the living room. Okay. After 1 hour, Stack and Heap got bored. So they left the toys lying in the living room. Okay. Father was watching television. He was watching Kavala Kavala of Tamanna. Okay. So, so mother was working hard in the kitchen. She was making chapati for everyone. Now, who do you think will get angry if the kids leave the toys in the living room lying around? Who do you think got angry? Father or mother?
Mother.
Mother. Now she takes that stick, that roller stick that you make chapati in. She takes that stick, she comes outside of the kitchen. Father is sitting in his lungi. Imagine this, guys. Father is sitting in his lungi watching Kavala Kavala. Mother comes outside and she says, Kavala. Okay, she picks her balan, that stick, and she looks at the father and gives him a look of his life. You know what father does? What do you think he did?
Picks up the toys.
First he pissed his
Switch off
pants.
the remote.
Prashant is laughing. This happened in my house yesterday, man. No, what I'm saying is the father, he understood even without the mother not telling him what the problem was. The father understood why she's angry. He ran with his lungi, picked up the toys, and he threw the toys outside. Because Stack and Heap don't want the toys anymore. Okay, he threw the toys. That is why he's called the garbage collector. He's the guy who removes the garbage. When memory manager looks at him and tells him, boss, we don't need this, he runs and he takes the garbage and he throws it out. Understood, Prashanti?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, can someone who got trained, who's done this course before or done Python before, what concept am I talking about?
Memory management, sir.
Thank you very much, Anita. Well done. So, Prashanti, what is the story I told you now?
Okay. So a family lives in the Vizag. So there are 4. One is father, mother, and 2 kids. Father is a garbage collector. Mother is a memory collector. And
Memory
they have
manager.
2 kids.
Manager,
Memory
don't
manager.
forget
Yeah.
manager.
Okay, memory manager. And there are 2 kids. One is Stan and one is Keith. And in that home, mother is making some rotis. At that time, 2 kids were playing with their toys, and after some time, they left the toys. And father was watching at that time TV and watching a song of Kavala Kavala. So suddenly her mother came with an angry, with her roller. Then immediately that person of father who understood took the toys and he thrown out. Understanding that those toys are not required anymore.
Correct. Okay. Now, that is
ಇಲ್ಲ
amazing. Claps.
ಅವಾಗಿಂದ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಅಲೋ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು
Naina, go on mute, no?
ಹ್ಮ್
Naina. Okay. Never mind. So, you understood this. Now, that Stack and Heap were holding the toy, no? Okay. The Stack was holding to this name of the basket. Okay. And Heap was holding on to the item that was inside the basket. Okay. When we executed the code, okay, after execution of the code, we don't need this anymore. It's finished. We finished, no? We finished playing with the toys. So that's when memory manager tells, boss, we don't need these variables. Can you go delete and create space? Clean the space.
Okay.
Okay. This is called memory management in Python. Now, will you ever forget this story?
No, I won't.
No, you won't. This, this is a guaranteed question in the interview. 4, 5, 6 years experience interview, they will ask you this question. Now, if you go to Google and ask, explain memory management, you will never ever remember that in your life. Try reading that syllabus, okay, that explanation. Guys who've got trained, am I correct what I explained? Nishmita,
Yes, you are
Yes,
correct.
sir.
Anita, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
There you go. So how many concepts did Prashanti learn in 5-10 minutes now?
6
5
concepts.
concepts.
She learned variables, she learned lists, she learned that the lists are ordered, 3. She learned how to index the list, 4. She learned how to loop, she learned 5. She learned how to print, 6. And she learned memory management, 7. In 10 minutes, Prashanti. Now is coding difficult, Prashanti?
No, no. No, coding is not
It's not
difficult.
difficult.
Yeah.
It's not difficult. You know what is the biggest lie? A lot of people tell that we learn coding. To be coder, you need to be an engineer. Bullshit. 99.9999% of the knowledge that any coder has gained is only from job. And anyone can become a coder in 2 months. Anyone. I can take an open challenge. Open challenge.
Mhm.
In 2 months, you will be a bloody good coder. You may not be Google standard coder. You may not be Amazon standard coder, but you can be a coder in 2 months. The problem is people don't tell you that because they want to be important. They want to feel important. Power BI, 1 week. Python, 3 weeks. Full time if you do, 2 weeks. Python. SQL, 3 days. When I say this, I'm not talking about reading. Whenever we want to learn something, no, we go get this fat book from the market, 1,000-page book. Okay. Because our school taught us that is how you learn. But is that the right way to learn? To get that 1,000-page book and go through every page in that book and understand every line and every word in that book? Is that the way you learn? No, man. We are not doing PhD in Python. I will take a bet on my life. Only 1.1% of the world in the world who might know every concept in Python. 0.0001%, not even 1%. People learn Python so they can earn money, they can build things, and they can earn money and they can support their family. They don't learn Python or Java or testing because they fall in love with it. They're not marrying to that. They're not proposing to that. It is purely business. You need to be clever to know what to learn, how much to learn, so you can become an engineer. By the time, if you take a 1-year course, by the time you come to 3rd month, whatever you learned in the 1st month, you would have forgotten. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
By the time you come to the 6th month, first 4 months is wiped out. It is like a
Okay.
cat and mouse game. You know, you go here, it'll go there. It'll go here, it'll learn. I learned SQL, Python is gone. If I learn Python, bloody AWS is gone. And these guys need 6, 7 skills from us. We saw that this morning, right? 6, 7 skills they need. And how can I manage to learn everything at once? And if you're learning the book, that means 6, 7,000 pages book you need to learn. That's stupidity, man. It is stupidity. It's not true. Okay, it is not true. You need to learn what they need you to learn, not everything. Got it? If you think learning 6,000 pages is the right way, congratulations. We'll see you in 2 years. You'll come back to me again in 2 years. I know you will. And trust me, you wouldn't have learned 6,000 pages. It is impossible. I did my PhD. I couldn't read 6,000 pages, man. How will I understand, remember 6,000 pages book? It's impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible. If you can, please give me a printout of your feet. I'll put it on my wall behind, you see?
Mhm.
Next to Bill Gates, I'll put your picture. Got it? So be clever about it. Be sensible and clever. And that's what we do here. We teach you to be clever, to be a programmer, to be successful programmer, not to be an educational, educative person who knows 6,000 pages of syllabus. Is that what you want?
No,
No. Correct. Thank you.
we want to become like you.
You want to become like me? Then I'll tell you
So
what
fast explaining things in the right manner, and I'm saying those things. Now all the AI tools, people, kids are making earning some uh, six uh, 6 units money or anything. So okay, we learn this skill. Okay, again through Instagram, people are earning. So okay, we'll do this. Like that, we are running from one tool to another tool, like that only continuously.
if you watch.
Thinking what this many tools, what to be learned?
No, exactly. Which is why I tell you and I force you to do your own research, Prashant. I taught you how to do your research today, correct?
Yeah.
Very
Yes, yes.
simple. Don't listen
Yes,
to me. Don't listen to anyone. Go do your own research. It's very simple. The data is there. The tools are there. Everyone uses Naukri. Nobody I don't know any company that does not use Naukri. Okay? We cannot compete with Naukri. I cannot compete with Naukri. They're market leaders. Naukri is your best place, and LinkedIn is the best place to do your research. Find out what skills is popular in Naukri. Go to LinkedIn, find people of those skills and start adding them as friends and start talking to them. Ask questions. Okay? That's how I learned. That's how I would love for you guys to learn. Every reel in Instagram or every advertisement on Instagram talks about a skill that they want to sell. Correct? Don't do that, no? If you go to Scalar and ask them, give me the offer letters of everyone you have placed. Show me. What do you think they'll tell you? They'll tell you it is confidential. They'll tell you it is confidential. You know, in Kota, you know a place called Kota in Rajasthan? It is the hub, and Delhi as well. It is the hub of IAS training. And same way, Alan and Chaitanya, they're all teaching NEET exams and IIT exams, right? They train them on that. You know what they do? If someone scores top marks, they go buy them. Do you know this?
No.
Okay. So let's say you get first rank in IAS, okay, or UPSC or whatever, and you're not from Allen. You studied privately in your house under the lamp, okay. First thing they'll do is they'll call you. They'll call you and they'll tell you, I'll give you 5 lakhs. Tell you learned from Allen. Do you know that? You didn't know this? There's a movie that was made on this.
Yes, yes.
In
30,
12th
Super 30. Super
Yes.
30, I think. Yeah.
Exactly. Super 30, yes.
Super 30.
And even 12th fail, they do this. Okay. So this is what happens when people get fun, like money. They can do anything they want. They can make they can make me Chinese if they want. Correct? They can make me Chinese, they can make you whatever you want. That's the power of
Money.
that's the power of money, man. It is.
Yeah.
So you just got to be clever, be an adult, be a sensible person. When Prashanti, when you go to market to buy vegetables, will you listen to the vendor if he says, hey, this tomato is amazing, sir, amazing, ma, it came from Switzerland directly this morning, 6 o'clock, landed here, Switzerland tomatoes, you buy. Will you believe him?
No.
No. You will still take the tomato in your hand, feel it, touch it. You know how a tomato feels. You know how a tomato looks, right? Only after that, you're going to buy the tomato, correct? When in lady's finger, you break it and you check if it is fresh or not, correct? You,
Mm.
what do you pinch? You pinch something, no? What do you pinch? You
Uh-huh.
pinch a vegetable to
Lady
find if it is
finger. Lady finger.
lady finger, you break it, you
Okay.
pinch something. Tomato, papaya. You feel, you touch papaya, you know if it is fresh or not, right? That is your experience. No matter what the vendor tells you, you will do your own checks, correct? That's what you have to do. Don't be a monkey's brain saying, oh, this guy said QA is good. This guy said data engineering is good. Chris told me data engineering is amazing. Someone tells data science is amazing. Come join data science. 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh. Holy mother of moly, man. I feel bad for you guys. Really bad for you guys. Unfortunately, I went through the same when I was learning. I'll tell you my qualifications. I used to be a bank manager. So I did all the banking qualifications, thinking bankers make a lot of money. Then I did BI. I did all BI based qualifications, Tableau, Power BI. I'm advanced certified in everything. I did CRM. I went into um, risk management. I did one of the most difficult exams in the world. Then I did, someone told me do security, CISA. I did CISA. Uh, I did AML, gold standard qualification, because someone told me you make a lot of money in that. Then someone told me um, um, do masters in this. I did masters in entrepreneurship. Then someone told me do masters in blockchain. I said, okay, I'll do masters in blockchain. And someone told me do PhD. I said, okay, fine, I'll do PhD in data science. But the worst part was that one skill that paid me throughout my life, okay, was I learned it for free.
Researching and collecting all the data.
That and Python as well. I didn't pay to learn Python. All right. What I meant is experience taught me. Someone put me in one place and they said, hey, talk to this guy and learn how to do this. Hey, talk to this guy and learn how to do this. So whatever I learned was through experience. Lucky, right? I just was there in right place at the right time. So today, whatever I learned, I'm sharing with you guys because I've done everything, like sales, banking, marketing. Then I got into IT because one day someone said, oh, you're Indian. That means you must be good in IT. So come, you sit here and do my BI. I said, okay. I knew Excel. I knew VBA. I knew how to make charts. I did it. And he said, wow, you are amazing. So I'm going to hire you as a BI developer. And he gave me double the amount what I was making as a banker. I said, oh, this is interesting, man. Just using Excel, I made so much money. And that's where my journey started. I started my own company, and then I started hiring people, and then I started providing my services, data science services. And today I teach. I don't do projects, I teach. Because there are 600 million young people without jobs or without the right jobs in India. So a lot of people to teach. Got it? And at least I can clear off all the confusion that a lot of people go through. Okay? So this is how we work. So now today you learn this. You know what we do. You know how we're going to learn. You know what we're going to learn. Okay? Next class on Thursday, we'll start learning how to code. Okay? But before that, we'll play a small game that day. I'll show you a very nice, one of my favorite games. We'll play a game and then we'll start learning how to code. Okay? So coding is the easiest thing you will learn. Prashanti, how many languages do you know?
I forgot. C
No.
was there in
Speaking
BTech when we
languages.
were.
Speaking languages.
Okay. English, Telugu, Hindi. Tamil basic.
Three languages, correct? These language that you're going to learn, Python, is 100 times easier than speaking English, Hindi, and Telugu. Because some words in all of these languages have multiple meanings.
Hmm.
Correct. In Python, one word will have only one meaning. Okay. And in Hindi, in English, some things you can say with high pitch means something, in low pitch means something.
Hmm. Yes.
In Python, there's only one pitch. Okay. So to learn Python is 100 times easier than learning any language in the world. I guarantee that. Within 2 weeks, you guys will be coding like a pro. Okay. That's a guarantee. You will see this in 2 weeks. What we're going to learn in this program is Python. We'll send you the document. We're going to learn Python. We're going to learn AWS. We're going to learn PySpark. We're going to learn SQL. We're going to learn a little bit of Excel, not too much, a little bit of Excel. We're going to learn Kafka. We're going to learn Apache Airflow. We're going to learn about 7 tools. Okay. And all these tools do only one thing: take data from one place and put it in one place. So data science people can write code and predict. So you're one step behind a data scientist. The reason we don't do data science is because there are not so many positions for data scientists. People are lying out there. You go check in Naukri, you'll understand. A data scientist is a senior role. He's a scientist. There is no fresher roles for data science. He's a scientist. His job is to solve problems. Okay. It is use case based. Your job is to find a problem and solve it. Okay. It's not sitting in one place and writing a code. It's not. These guys, I don't know why they're teaching data science to freshers. It irritates the shit out of me. Okay. Maybe passion you can learn, not for job. Job will take time. You need to know how to find your use case. You need to know how to talk to your stakeholders. You need to know how to extract information from your stakeholders. Stakeholders meaning people who give you work, people who pay you, right? You need to understand how to talk to them, how to extract information, then realize where is my data, then build models and then deliver. Okay. It's not easy. And I don't know why the market is everyone wants to be data scientist because of the word scientist. It's gone. It's not a place to be right now. If you want to go try, you're most welcome. But otherwise, I would not waste my time on it. Get into something that the world needs right now, which is people who can give data, provide data for AI. Be the best friend of AI. Be on AI side. Talk to AI, and that's where you survive. Don't go against AI. Okay. It's not the right place to be. Okay. Any questions, concerns, anything that you guys enjoyed the class? You had fun?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Every day will have stories. You will learn concepts using stories. The next story I'm going to tell you in the next class is going to be the most funniest story, but you will remember it throughout your life. I guarantee that. Okay. Stories you will never forget. Our human brain works based on a story structure. If I ask you to by heart something, you cannot by heart. You will forget. You remember the stories, you will never forget memory management in your life, Prashanti. That is guaranteed. Okay. So that's about it for today. I took a little bit extra time, but it's for the good. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next class, guys. Love you all. Have an amazing day. Keep smiling, Prashanti. Spread that joy to other people on the call as well. You seem a
Sure,
very
sure.
happy woman, man. I'm bless you. I'm not jinxing it. Bless you.
Thank you, but you are the one who made the class wonderful, making me sit for continuously for 1 hour. When we started, it was 8. Now it's 9:30, like that.
7. We started
Sorry,
7, man.
7. Yeah, 2.5
Enough
hours. I
hour.
was sitting and I was enjoying the class without any movement, noting down each and everything. That is, you made me listen each and everything.
Thank you very
Great.
much. I learned, this is how I learned. I was the worst student in my class. I used to be outside the class more than inside the class. My dad used to come to college every second day and used to slap me in front of everyone because I was the worst student. And teacher kept telling me I was bad. But the teacher didn't realize that I was bad because of her. She didn't know how to teach me.
Accepted.
You agree? People
I
blame the
agree.
Yes,
students.
sir.
I agree.
People blame the students. It's not the students, man. If you know how to teach the students, your student will be, every student will be Sundar Pichai. Correct?
Agree.
That's what I
Agree.
believe. I found a good teacher and I follow his principles to teach you guys. That's all. Keep it fun, keep it enjoyable, tell stories, make it, like I told you, give facts. You learned about why Blockbuster went out of business. Every day you will hear facts. You will learn. Learning is not just learning Python. Learning is learning how to live and educate yourself, learning something new every day. That is what I learn. That is the only thing I do. I learn every single day. I learn. And I'm going to transfer all that knowledge to you guys in a very happy, fun way. Okay? You'll have fun. Don't
Thank
don't buy heart. That's the only thing I ask you to do. Please don't sit and buy heart. That time will come. I'll tell you when. But now have fun. Code and have fun. Okay?
Sure, sir.
That's it. And make as many mistakes as possible. Please, please, I beg you, make mistakes. Okay? If you don't make
Okay,
mistakes,
sir.
you're not learning. Remember that. If you're not making mistakes, that means you're not learning. In your other places, they would be shouting at you if you make mistakes. Okay? This is the place where you make mistakes. You didn't start running on the day you were born. You fell for 2 years before you started taking the first step. Correct? Same way, you fall now. It's okay. You fall as many times as possible. You have a guru to lift you up. Okay? And then I'll shout at you when I have to. In the last stage where I've spent blood, sweat, everything, and people are not putting the effort, that day I'll get hold of Prashanti. Prashanti, why are you not learning? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, that's about it for today, guys. Thank you very much. Have an amazing day and keep
Yes,
smiling.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, do we have class
Thank you so
tomorrow?
much, sir.
On Thursday. I have another batch I'm teaching right now.
Okay.
Okay. I'll teach on Wednesday, Thursday. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you so
Bye.
much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, sir.